It's Tuesday. Destiny Final Shape launches today, so no work for me. And as I said in yesterday's vlog, we got bagels, we got cream cheese, so I'll make a little breakfast before we go live, and I'll do my coffee with chat, just like old times. Little everything bagel with garden vegetable cream cheese. I normally get jalapeno, but they were out. Or sun-dried tomato. If I go to like a actual bagel shop, sun-dried tomatoes are my favorite. But really anything savory. I'm a savory guy, so jalapeno, onion, garden, sun-dried tomato. I've had a basil pesto cream cheese before, which is really good. Bagels of choice are going to be everything bagel, onion bagel, jalapeno cheese. Ta-da! Oh, just like old times. King's Coast Coffee, stream has started, ads are running, music's playing, people are starting to join in the chat. I miss this so much. But what I tell myself is this is my goal, right? Like I had this once, right? Full-time YouTube, full-time Twitch. I put that down, right? I turn the page, turn the next chapter. We'll return to this. This isn't going anywhere. Twitch isn't going anywhere. YouTube's not going anywhere. My passion for sharing and documenting and interacting isn't going to ever go away. If anything, it's what keeps me motivated and going. So yeah, I'm always going to be a streamer. I'm always going to be a vlogger. These little moments I get, though, are the best. Final Shape music is playing. Oh, yeah. Game time, baby. Game time. Well, what a day. I think I was live for a total of maybe 10 hours, just like old times. But unfortunately, like old times, Destiny servers were having a hard time. In fact, this feels like the worst launch in a really long time, if not the worst launch. I'm sure someone will write an article tomorrow. I'm sure there'll be some statistics out there, but like all the way to the very end when we ended the stream, I still couldn't just launch a mission. Contacting Destiny servers, just having problem after problem after problem, and not just me. Like the majority of people, it seemed like the vast majority of people, streamers and people in my community and coming through in chat, were having problems getting in the game. Which is just, it sucks because all the hype and all the buildup and all the anticipation ruined because you can't actually get in and play the game. It's terrible. And it just, it puts Bungie in a bad light. Everyone's like, talking trash and just like, get your shit together. It sucks. But anyway, I really enjoyed playing the game. Really enjoyed playing with my buddy Dave. And I'm looking forward to continuing the story and the campaign tomorrow. I will admit, I couldn't fully enjoy myself like the old days because my work phone was going off all day, and our group chat with my brothers and my dad in the early morning and early hours, I forgot to order something that I should have ordered today, so I'll have to play catch up tomorrow. Some text messages need to be responded to, others I could wait till later tonight. I have orders I got to put in. In the back of my mind, I knew like I couldn't go too late. Like I wanted to keep playing. It was 6:30, I think, when I ended. I wanted to keep playing, but I knew I had to get off because I had to get orders in. I can't stay up late because I got to get up tomorrow morning. So it's just one of those things where even though I took a day off from work, there's never really a day off. And it's just the way that the business is structured now. It's where my position is right now. So we're not quite there yet where I can just like completely 100% unplug and disconnect. So, but nevertheless, I'm grateful for the time that my brothers gave me, and I'm grateful for everyone that hung out and joined me. It was a good time. With that being said, definitely want to stream and play video games more often. I need that. So I'm watching a video on YouTube, and I've met the creator before, long time ago in a past life. And what he does is he interviews YouTubers and breaks down their videos and asks them questions about their process and whatnot. Anyway, I've watched a couple of his videos, and the one I'm watching right now is one with Life of Riza, which I've watched her videos. I subscribe. I don't watch all of them. It's a different kind of style. Her vlogs are very cinematic, but not like Casey Neistat. In fact, she even says it in this interview where her vlogs are based on a true story. So like, even though it's in a vlog style, it almost plays out like a movie. And anyway, he's interviewing her, and when I watch videos like this is what gets my like creative juices flowing. I've said this for years. I get inspired by looking at other creators, right? Art begets art, that whole narrative. And I go through these spurts, these moments in my life where I'm all about one thing, and I to the point where I'm almost like obsessed on it. And for a while it was vlogs, right? I got back into vlogging, so I was watching vlogs. I went out and found new vloggers and subscribed to like a dozen channels, and I was watching Casey Neistat's vlogs from the original, which I never did. I was late to finding Casey's vlogs because I was busy vlogging and being a YouTuber, and I wasn't paying attention to anyone else's. And I've only gotten through maybe 2 months worth of his vlogs. I have years to catch up on. But I kind of fell out of watching vlogs, right? It was almost like the vlog hype of getting back into vlogging kind of wore off, and I shifted to something else. Right now, my focus has been on Magic. I've been playing a lot of Magic, and trying to get back into streaming and stream, even if it's just 2 hours here, 2 hours there, and splitting that up between YouTube here and on Twitch playing games. Today, I streamed for almost 10 hours on Twitch playing games just like old times, and it felt so good. And like right now, I want to play Destiny. Right now, I want to get back to playing Destiny because we played, and there's so much more content left to play, and I haven't played in a year, and so it's like I said with the vlogs and a lot of other things, I take these breaks from things that I really do love, but I take a break from it, and then when I come back to it, if I truly do love it, I grab it with both hands and I pick it back up, and I'm like, yes, it's been a long time. And I'm having one of these moments with vlogging, right? I admit the last few vlogs haven't been great. They've been on the shorter side, but I also haven't been ranting and talking to the camera as much either. I have longer takes like this where it's maybe 5 minutes, but once upon a time there was vlogs that were 25 minutes long because I would talk for 6 minutes here, 8 minutes there, 3 minutes here, maybe 10 minutes, right? Chop it up. You tier 3 channel members, I haven't had a deleted clips video in almost a month because I've been shooting and editing real clean. There's not a lot of extra footage. I'm not going on these long rants and tangents. And part of that's because I'm ultimately in a better headspace these days. I still have my bad days. Obviously last week, the entire vlog was talking about my bad day. But also, being aware that while I know most of you care what I say and care what how my day went, there are fewer of you that don't care, or we care, but let's move on. Let's stop complaining, blah, blah. And I recognize that. I've said this numerous times, like these vlogs have kind of evolved into something else. I don't want to say they were just like a straight journal entry, because they're not, but they are, in a sense, a way for me to talk about what's on my mind, talk about how my day was. And I could do that in a book, pen and paper. I haven't actually journaled in quite some time. My last journal entry was March 24th, and today is June 4th. So I haven't journaled in over 2 months. So maybe that has something to do with it, right? Like I said, in a better headspace. Someone asked me on one of my live streams the other day what my intentions were for the channel. What's my long-term plan or intentions for the channel? And to be honest, I don't really have one. I said that today on stream that, like I've always said, I'll never stop vlogging. I'll never stop streaming because it's just, there's no reason to. It's not like an all or nothing thing. Just because I'm not doing it full time, or just because I'm not making a living from it, or because I don't, no longer have sponsorships or whatever. Like, I can always just do this because there's always the possibility, there's always the opportunity. As long as I have a camera and an internet connection, which, let's be real, this is both, right? Camera, internet connection in one. As long as I always have an iPhone, I can forever vlog and stream. But I don't have a plan. I don't have this is what this... I just kind of repeat myself again that this is Clintus TV. It's a way for me to document my life, document my thoughts, my experiences, share anything and everything that I feel like sharing. This is the one-stop shop for that. And I've said this in the past, I struggle with short form content because I'm long-winded. I like to talk. And a lot of times it's right here, right now, in the moment. Capture this moment. It might be 30 seconds. It might be 3 minutes. Whatever it is I'm capturing. Whereas I feel like with short form content, you have to almost plan it because you have to be able to get enough information and get that story across or capture this moment in a concise manner, right? 60 seconds or less, which I'm not good at all. Never have been. See, now I'm rambling. Anyway, the point I was trying to make is watching this video of Carissa from Life of Riza, talking about how she makes her vlogs. She's a filmmaker, right? She puts a ton of thought and energy and planning into her vlogs, and it just made me think, yep, that's not me. Never has been, never will be. The few times I try to get cinematic, it's one shot here, one shot there. I have my days where I'm more creative and I go out of my way to get extra shots. But then there's other days where I'm just like go, 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 and I barely have time and bandwidth to even pull a camera out. So that's the struggle for sure. Anyway, it's 9:30 and I need to wrap it up and go to bed. So sorry, very uneventful vlog, but just like old times, I was sitting here in this chair for 10 hours. Means that I didn't even leave the house today. I got done with this. I put orders in. I had dinner with Tiff. I showered. I think we were on the couch for maybe 45 minutes, and then she went to bed. I came in here, put the last of my orders in, put on this video, and here I am. So that's it. That's today, June 4th, 2024.